hold on. I was waiting for the lag to get out of this. So welcome back to the Guardian Project Podcast Commander Stream. I am your host, Mike.
And I'm your other host, Andy.
And we are the Guardian Project Podcast, where a podcast talks about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. And you can see us streaming bi-weekly here, and I realized on our first intro when Jake said bi-weekly and they were doing it 2 times a week, we said bi-weekly, it's every other week. It does actually mean the same thing. It's got 2 definitions for that same phrasing. So don't be confused, that's just our English language. And today we are joined by 2 amazing guests. Once again, we have Mr. Bevers and CasualJake. Thank you so much for the both of you joining. Mr. Bevers, we're going to start off with you. Why don't you tell everyone where we can find you, who you are, what makes you special, what makes you tick?
I don't think we have time to get into that kind of detail.
Oh, okay. We don't have to go into, can you give us like a top level, like a summary, maybe?
So I'm Mr. Bevers. You can find me on a number of platforms like Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all that good stuff. YouTube, I do pack openings as well as giveaways and that kind of stuff. And Twitch, I do Commander games Tuesdays and Saturdays. So you can find all that stuff there. I do Chat Chaos Commander, where chat can basically mess with the game as we're playing it, which is a lot of fun. I think I've had everybody here on that show before, so I'm sure they're well versed in that aspect. But yeah, that's where you can find me. I'm going to be playing Breena for this game. This is the pre-con, except I made 10 changes to the deck. I took out some of the stuff that was a little like clunkier for what it was trying to do, and I added 10 cards, but I added all 10 cards from Strixhaven. So it stays on brand with like the School and Silver Quill kind of thing. So the cards are either from the Mystical Archive or they're from the set itself.
That's very cool. I was about to ask if you're playing Mana Crypt and Mox Diamond and those are your 10 upgrades or not, but no. Well, thank you very much. And Jake, can you tell us who you are, where people can find you, and what deck you're playing?
Hey everyone, I'm CasualJake. I am glad to be here. I'm a content creator that makes EDH and Pioneer content. If you want to check out that stuff, especially the Pioneer stuff, we're getting a lot of that over on the YouTube. Going to be doing a lot more streaming as well. Now that I reactivated my MTGO account, I can finally just kind of play whenever I want. And that's on my Twitch, so yeah, my links are all up in the chat. I'm also a proud member of Elder Dragon Skyplander, which does it bi-weekly, but not the bi-weekly that's every other week, the one that's twice a week. And like pretty much almost all of us are bi. Like there's a lot of bi going on in this stream, but we do it every Thursday and every Sunday. We have a really wonderful time doing it, playing EDH with our friends. So today I am playing my Yuriko deck, which used to be a house. Like I mean, it was just dirty. I mean, I'm flipping like 16 drops off the top. Now it's a lot less like that. It imagine the Michael Scott parkour, just me doing a bunch of flips and stuff, and like I'm like usually flipping lands or other small ninjas off the top.
It jump into an empty fridge box.
Yep, it looks really impressive. But I mean, I don't know. I do have some big drops on there. I could potentially get some big stuff off there. But yeah, it's definitely more like ninja tribal. Just all the cool ninjas that I can possibly put into a deck are here. So yeah, that's who I'm playing.
Cool. Are we going to see any Neon Dynasty cards in this deck, perhaps?
Oh, sure. We'll put in like a bunch of those cards. Nice. Even the ones that like kind of suck. I'm just like, yay, more ninjas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put it right here. Sheesh. Like, I'm ready.
All right. And Andy, who are you and what are you playing?
Hey, I am Andy from the Guardian Project Podcast. Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wow.
Great intro. You're
right?
Crushing it. You can find me online on Twitter at Andy Flory. I also write for Commander's Herald. I have a series called Good Grief where I write an article series that talks about ways to combat strategies that make you say good grief. Check me out online. I'm very active on Twitter. I'm playing Light-Paws Emperor's Voice tonight, so this is a new deck, and I have like a handwritten guide of the cards to grab, so I don't waste everyone's time tutoring. But my goal is to play a bunch of auras, go search for auras with mana value equal to or less than the ones I play on my creature. And I'm playing a Voltron deck, and I'm very nervous because I just feel so bad targeting people but I need to get over it. I need to experience
do it.
new decks, and
Mhm.
that's what I'm trying to do here. Is I'm not gonna feel bad, and I'm just gonna take someone out if it works.
Sounds
so,
good.
That's
It
what,
should
and
be
it's a
me,
mono
right?
white
It's
deck.
called, you're holding a grudge from last game.
It's a grudge
Definitely.
match.
As you should.
Definitely a grudge match.
Perfect.
Definitely.
Perfect.
And just remember, it was the deal that Bevers made that got you killed.
Right.
Yeah. That's all we have
Exactly.
to remember.
Exactly.
And I'm Mike. You can find me on Twitter at WormCoilEngine. And today I'm playing kind of a pet deck of mine, Codie, Vociferous, Codex, Secret Commander, Brash Taunter. So this deck, hopefully you'll see it work well and actually get a Brash Taunter on the battlefield. But this deck is built around the card Brash Taunter, and hopefully I'll be able to get him out here very quickly and start doing some Brash Taunter things. And that's my deck. We did already have a really good pre-game chat about what we are playing today. We rolled our dice to see who's going first. Andy is going to be going first. We already did all of our mulligans. We have a good 7 to keep. So, Andy, let's get it started.
Sure. And before we start, though, the links to our show notes, if you're watching this on YouTube, will be below. We'll collect everybody's social media and their deck list. If you want to check it out, scroll down just a little bit. I will draw to start us off. Good luck, everybody, and have fun.
Absolutely.
Look, have fun.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait,
play
I
it.
have to put this deck list somewhere so that you can put it in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that.
Blast zone, tippity tapped,
Blast
Uh,
zone.
and then I pass. You thought I was gonna play
Alright.
planes, didn't you?
I
I'll
did.
draw.
I really did.
I haven't seen Blast Zone since it
Sunken Hollow.
rotated at a standard.
Pass.
Draw for turn. Astragoth, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced that
hello.
correctly.
Oh, Astrogoth, how's it going?
I'm going to play Steam
That's
Vents
great.
tapped and pass the turn.
All right. I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna play your friend and mine, Rogue's Passage.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
You thought I was gonna play planes, didn't you, Andy?
I thought you did. I wish that was only an access tunnel now, though.
Mm.
Access
Right?
That's
tunnel.
the only thing that could have made it better.
Oh, my bad, my bad. But Access Tunnel wasn't printed in Strixhaven, so.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And
No,
Breena's going to
access
get a
tunnel
lot.
was.
Yeah, that's where it
It's
was
not
printed.
It literally was, yeah.
All right, well then I guess I have to replace this. with that.
Well,
Right,
but-
this is from the actual commander deck, though, right? So I
Yes.
just have to swap those two out. Basically.
But you
I-
could just add one.
I imagine Breena gets a lot
Yeah.
bigger than 3 quickly.
But the
Sure,
other things
sure.
you can support with it.
True. Very true. Very true.
I'm sorry, you were done after that?
Yes.
All right, untap, draw. I'm going to play a planes. I'm going to tap 2 for Light-Paws, Emperor's Voice, and then I will pass.
Oh, nice.
It's happening.
That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Play a snow-covered swamp and 2 for Ink Fathom Infiltrator. It cannot be blocked, and it is unblockable, and it cannot block. And I'll pass.
Alrighty. Untap and draw. I will play a mountain, and I'll tap 2 for a Talisman of Curiosity, which could tap for a green or blue, or colorless. Green or blue, I would take a damage. I'll pass the turn.
A pain talisman.
Pain rock.
I will draw for turn, play a swamp, and then I'm gonna play everyone else's favorite, Arcane Signet. Can you tell it's an Arcane Signet?
I can.
I can,
do.
yes.
I certainly can.
Here's the actual Arcane Signet. And then I will pass the turn.
All right, untap, draw. I'm going to play a planes, and I am going to play Battle Mastery on Light-Paws. Enchant creature has double strike.
Begins.
Nice.
And I am going to tutor for an aura with mana value less than or equal to this aura with a different name.
Did you pull your list out?
There's a list of I don't want to waste everyone's time, so I'm gonna grab a Timely Ward.
So Battle Mastery gives you double strike, right?
And then Timely Ward gives the enchanted creature indestructible.
Nice.
And I am going to move to combat, and I will swing over at Mr. Bevers for 4.
4 commander damage.
And then
Oof.
I will pass.
Right, that's I'm supposed to animate the damage, right? When it hits me. Oh, for editing.
Oh, it's double strikes. You need at least 2 paws.
You have to
in
go
there.
left and right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't. I've started, whenever I mill cards now or do anything, I just like moan. It's become like a thing. I started it a few streams ago, and I have to actively work not to do it anymore. Like when I get hit, I have to not moan. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna send 2 at. Well, I don't want to piss off Andy, so I'm gonna send 2 at Coil.
No blocks.
All right. Well, it's unblockable too, but you know.
Yeah. No responses.
But I appreciate you saying that.
Yes.
I'm gonna. So yeah, no, I'm actually not gonna play Yuriko. I'm just gonna do the 2 damage.
Okay.
Because instead I drew Satoru Umazawa, and I want to play this card. I think this is a cool card.
Seems
So-
good.
It's a very
And
cool
it's
card.
It's the Metal Gear Solid art.
There it is.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll pass the turn. Which, like, I was afraid these were gonna be like really hard to get when they revealed the art, and then they're like, "Oh, it's the box topper," and I was like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah,
Not
right.
the box top, but it's a buy a box.
Buy a
promo
box,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, oh, thank God! Like, that's such a cool art. Like, I want everyone to have it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am just gonna go ahead and tap 3 and cast my commander Codie and pass the turn.
All right. Let's go.
You might have the best strategy there, Mike, because your commander's identity is 5 colors, but it's colorless.
That's
So
right.
My,
Yeah.
my pro colors that I will be selecting don't affect no book.
You could get pro
Yep.
creatures in that deck, I'm sure.
I can get pro creatures. Yes.
Yes. Indeed.
Indubitably.
I guess
Whoever's doing a big thing.
I guess we're just playing Breena, right? Seems correct. I mean, get the incentive out there for people to attack people other than me.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
And then I will pass the turn.
Thank you, Library Fancier, for the subscription.
Oh, yo,
Thank you so
library
much.
fancier.
Draw for turn.
Love you, babes.
I'm gonna play War Room. I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna play Flickering Ward on Light-Paws. So when it enters the battlefield, I choose a color. Enchanted creature has protection from that chosen color. I'm gonna choose black.
I wonder, yeah.
I'm shocked by this.
And then I can pay 1 white and return Flickering Ward to my hand.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
I'm going to go tutor for an enchantment that has mana value Juan.
I will tell Libby that you
Griff
said hi.
Spoon. Griff Spoon.
No Griff Spoon.
Oh, okay.
That's I don't, maybe next time.
That's like
Ethereal
+2,
armor?
right?
Or no,
Yeah.
Ethereal's good.
ethereal?
It's going to be an ethereal armor, which gives +1/+1
Oh,
for
good.
each enchantment I control.
Awkward. Yep.
That's so
Yeah.
silly.
That way you can do 12 commander damage to somebody.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah. Mr. Bevers, I must meet you for 12.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Got him!
Are you sure?
Yeah.
5 more to go.
After that, I pass. Start feeling stressed.
Damn,
out.
Mr. B, what'd you do to make him mad?
Oh,
Fine.
this
Fine.
is why I
Hey,
have
chill.
such a hard time playing
For
Vulture.
a Demir signet.
Mr. Bevers, like, I'm
And,
never coming back to this stream.
Alright,
No, it's fine. You made your
I'm gonna
choice.
actually swing both of these at Coil, because, wow. Or not Coil, at Andy. I don't know why I said Coil. I just, Freudian slip there.
That's
Hey,
fine.
Coil, take this.
mhm.
I'll ignore
Right.
that Voltron player over there.
I'm going to assume that you have nothing.
Nothing. I've got.
Okay, so yeah,
I
I'm
don't have a
gonna
blocker.
put in Yuriko here. And I will hit you for 1, 2, 3.
I will take 3.
And then I get 2 Yuriko triggers. Access tunnel!
Whoa, there it is.
Let's
Showing
go.
me up. I see how
No,
it is.
no Yuriko damage. And Familiar's Ruse. So 2 damage to all of y'all.
Take 2.
Ow. My
Then I'll
life
play
level is
access
very
tunnel.
low all of a sudden.
And what is this last game? I'll pass the turn.
All right, untap and draw. Oh man, get punished.
Now you can't play that 3-drop creature you drew.
I can't play any three drop permanents. Period.
Thanks, Codie.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna move straight to discard. Unfortunately, but it's okay because I have a blocker. It's fine. I'm going to discard.
Wait, when Jake swung at me, I had more life than. Oh no, I didn't. Right?
You were tied with Jake,
I was tied.
Yeah.
but you
Yeah.
did
Is
have
that
more life
3,
than
4, 5. Yeah.
Foil, so there is a Breena trigger. Because Breena trigger is whenever a player attacks one of your opponents that has more life than one of your other opponents.
Right. Okay, so
So
you draw a
technically
card,
you-
Jake.
Yeah, Jake, you draw a card,
Oh, that's poggers.
and then I get 2/1/1 counters. Not that that's gonna matter too much.
Wait, so what you're saying is I could swing Codie.
At Jake,
At Jake.
Okay,
and
Jake,
you would draw a card.
I'm swinging 1 at you.
Yes. Hold on 1 sec. I have to discard a card. Now I'm at 8. So
You throwing the
income-
book at him?
Yeah, we're throwing the whole book at him.
All right. How big is that? 1. I'll take it.
Yep. And I'll
Got
draw a
him.
And
card.
you draw, and I get 2 counters.
All right, now I'm gonna discard 2 cards at the end of my turn.
You didn't get a land.
No,
Worst.
it's okay. I'm gonna discard a Swiftfoot Boots, and I'm gonna discard a 1,000-year elixir.
And you're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. We're gonna draw for turn. We're going to play a swamp. We're going to go to combat. We're gonna swing at Andy for 5.
I will take 5, Breena.
Take 5 commander damage. How does it
Get
taste?
Got him.
Yeah, well, now we're gonna cast Infernal Offering, targeting Andy for the first one, and targeting Coil for the second one.
What is this?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, we each sack a creature.
Take that.
we
Yeah.
we each sack a creature.
No. Andy sacks a creature, and I sack a creature, and then the second part of the card is me and target opponent, or an opponent, return a creature from our graveyard to play.
Oh, cool. I got 0.
All right. I'm gonna pay 1 and
Actually, Jake,
return.
did you have a creature in your yard? Jake,
Yeah, I just have Ink Fathom Witch.
should I
Which would
pick
be
you
pr-
instead? Would you
Yeah.
like to have it back?
I would.
Are you're okay with this, right, Mike? Because you're not gonna.
I'm
you don't have
totally
anything to
cool
return.
with this. Yeah.
All right, well, let's pick you then, Jake.
It's more stuff I can hit Andy,
Andy with, yeah, exactly. So we sack.
I'm gonna pay
then
1.
I'm
I'm
gonna
returning
let Breena-
Flickering Ward to my hand.
Sure, that's fine. I'm gonna let Breena hit the bin, and then I'm gonna put her back into play.
Yeah.
Light-Paws
Because I'm
in the
assuming
hand.
that's how that works, since these are
If-
2 separate steps, right?
Yeah. If there's a period between the 2, you're good to
Yeah,
go.
that's like different paragraphs, man. Yeah.
And Andy, because we sacked, we each draw 2 cards.
Okay. I drew 2.
Hey, Bevers, that was pretty poggers of you.
Well, like when Andy's like, "Here, let me just hit dumpster you for 16 commander damage on turn 4." I was like, I guess I need to do something about that.
I guess that's a problem.
So I will go ahead and pass to you, Andy.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. I'm gonna play Plains. I will pay 4, and I'm gonna play Light-Paws.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna pay 1 for a Flickering Ward.
What color?
I am going to be pro black.
Nice.
Makes sense.
Because being pro white doesn't really make a lot of sense for me.
Right.
That is fair.
So
Mhm.
I would like to be pro white,
I would
but
drop all of your enchantments off, and that's not
Yeah.
a deal.
yeah. I am going to get Hyena Umbra and then pass.
Now, fear, like if I have fear, you still can't block it, correct?
Fear is black creatures or artifact creatures only, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
So even if you have pro black, like I should still be good,
Correct.
right?
Yeah. No, I still
Nice.
can't.
Nice. I'm playing Island for turn. I'm an island boy.
Oh no.
Island boys.
God, I hate it.
I mean, you
So-
brought it up, Jake. You were the one that brought it.
I teach middle school, man. Every meme, whether I want to or not, I know them.
That's fair. That's fair.
I didn't ask to be blessed with knowledge.
Yeah. You're
Cursed
so
with
good, like,
knowledge,
hey, guess
right?
What? This lives in your brain now, and you're like,
Yeah. What?
thanks, everyone.
Thanks. Sheesh. Right? I'm like, you're not the only ones cursed with knowledge.
Yeah.
I'll go to combat, and because I think this is going to be a cool play. So I'm going to send these two ninjas at Coil,
Yeah.
and I'm going to send the Ink Fathom Witch at Andy.
Yes.
No blocks. No block. Yeah, I declare 0 blocks.
Well,
Hello.
I can hear you all now.
Okay,
Yep.
I can hear you.
I can hear everyone now as well.
rejoined, and everything's working again now. I don't know why.
Okay, well, clearly everything's busted without me.
Weird.
Do y'all know who I'm attacking?
Yes, no
Yes.
blocks
Okay.
from the 2 ninjas
No
coming at
blocks
me.
from either of us.
And
Okay.
and there's a Breena trigger. You draw a card because you attacked Coil, and he has
Wait,
more life than enemy.
doesn't have to be the person with the has more
No.
life than.
Any opponent that has more life than another one of my opponents.
Oh, okay. So Coil would still trigger. So I draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I wish I didn't. That's okay. Actually, that's oh. This is Pogs. Let's do it. Okay, so this is awesome. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and instead of Ink Fathom Witch,
Yeah.
I'm going to ninjutsu in a meteor golem.
Oh,
Amazing.
yeah.
I would
like
like.
it.
Oh man, I could destroy Light-Paws, but it's got Hyena Umbra.
It's got totem armor.
Yeah.
You just blow up the wart, right? That's how that works.
What's that?
Like the pro black thing, you can just blow that up.
Yeah, I think that's what I need to get. So yeah. Oh, that was gonna be cooler. I thought I was gonna kill Light-Paws, but yeah, I'm gonna kill the ward.
Very cool though. Like I like because
It is cool.
the Breena trigger gives you a draw in the middle of your combat step because it's attack trigger, right?
Right.
And you get to draw something, and you're like, hey, I can ninjutsu this
I
out.
can
Sweet.
ninjutsu in, and I'm also gonna change the way I tap. There we go.
And then I'll take 3 damage from the 2 ninjas hitting me. That's
9, 10, and I gotta get rid of some cards.
Was that-
Okay,
so?
Discord's having problems.
yes, it sure
Oh,
is.
sorry, yeah.
Was that 2 damage from Yuriko triggers?
Yeah, it's 2 Yuriko damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord's having problems. I saw Andy drop out and join back, and then
I
everything
did. I
worked
was like,
again.
well, if it worked last time, I'm just
Wow.
gonna drop and join.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So I'm good. I'm gonna go to my
Well,
discard.
at your end step, it's not gonna bother whatever you're doing. I'm gonna cycle this migration path.
Here,
That sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna keep these 7 and get rid of Familiar's Ruse, Mind Stone, and Ink Fathom Witch.
How do
7.
I prevent myself from being murdered by you?
Yeah, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep,
I-
and draw.
I do think at this point that you are not the problem and that Jake is now.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Because you only need to hit me with your commander for 5 damage, and then I'm just dead.
Yeah, but I don't have that. So.
Um,
Well, not yet.
I'm gonna move to combat and swing Codie at Jake.
Let's go. I'll take Codie beats.
All right, I'll take.
And I'll draw a card.
Right.
I'll play this Lava Claw Reaches, which enters the battlefield tapped.
But it is a land.
It is a land. We got there.
This is what we asked for.
It is exactly what I asked for,
And at least
specifically.
it's another color, right? I guess.
Yes.
The talisman makes black.
My talisman makes green or blue.
Right. So now you have every color.
Now I have.
Oh no, you're missing white.
I'm missing.
Well,
It's honestly, colors aren't really that important in this deck. If I'm being honest, I need one.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move to discard after that because I do have 8 cards in hand. I'm gonna discard Vizier of Many Faces because it has this really cool embalm ability from my graveyard. So if I need it later, I will.
Nice.
And that's the end of my turn. Yeah, Lava Caw, if I had any birds in this deck at all.
Lava God.
You don't have a way to make a bird?
I don't know if I do have a single bird or bird-like ability in this whole
Swanton?
deck. No. The deck has to run only instants and sorceries that are 4 mana value or higher for this deck to work as it intends.
Got it.
I guess we go to combat and we swing at Jake for 5 because we want the Breena trigger.
You could do that, and I will take it.
But you're gonna take 7 because Breena gets 2 kills. And I'll draw.
Well, I didn't sign up for that.
Yeah, unfortunate. Fine. I don't know what we do.
You singing a song over there, Mike?
I'm singing the song that's happening on the stream.
Oh.
Ned, none of you can hear, but everyone in chat is like, yeah, he's just singing along to the music. It's fine.
I'm gonna play this Citadel Siege and pick dragons.
Nice.
What does the dragon's half of that card do?
Lets me tap a creature at each opponent's.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna respond to that.
Sure.
Because that can kind of mess up some of my fun stuff. And you know, Bevs, I don't appreciate that. I'm gonna Arcane Denial.
Oh, that's card draw.
I guess I'll draw some cards. That's fine.
Yeah. I just want to be able to attack with all of my.
I give you
units.
back your creature from the yard, and this is how you repay me. That's fine.
Alright, untap.
And then on your upkeep, me and Bevs will draw some cards. I'll draw 1 and Bevs will draw 2.
Draw for turn. I am going to pay 3 to play Unquestioned Authority. When this comes into play, I draw a card. This enchanted creature has protection from creatures.
Oh,
There it is.
That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Draw a card.
Don't you wish there was a Citadel Siege in play now?
I'm going to go grab something mana value 3 or less.
Now remember, who stopped your deck from getting shut down? Andy.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Hey, Andy, remember when you said that I was the problem?
If I
can
could,
help you.
Andrew, my dear
Andrew.
friend, Andrew. Please.
Okay, so chat, what do we want? What do we want here? We've got +1/+1 first strike pro creatures. And Mr. Bevers, you got how much? You need 5 more?
5 more.
What do we say about Voltron? You gotta bully someone.
That's right.
Well, if you can get something with
Help,
vigilance.
I'm just but a humble Mr. Bevers.
Is there flying and vigilance is what you need right now, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can actually.
Kill Bev?
You can bully me?
No, I think I can get. I'm pretty sure I got flying and vigilance. I don't know if it's flying and vigilance. It's first strike,
No.
vigilance, lifelink
Okay.
with Daybreak Coronet and +3/+3.
Well, that's
Oh.
enough to kill me.
Oh, that is a kill shot. That's a kill shot.
This is
it's
where a Citadel siege would have been helpful. Jake.
Yeah, or this is where Citadel Siege would have completely messed you up, Andy. Talk about perspective.
I am going to also play another card. Hold on. Look. I literally have. Hold on. I'm gonna play one more, and it's gonna be one that.
And your planes are tapped, right?
I tapped these 3 because it was 2 and a white, so I do have 2 untapped planes still.
You got the You got the coronet.
Light-Paws.
I got the
Oh,
coronet
fair.
off of the
Right.
unquestioned authority.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then I am going to grab.
Light-Paws is a beast, man.
Light-Paws is good. Isn't Light-Paws a good pioneer deck, Jake? I would imagine.
It is. No, like for real, it took that Challenger deck that came out, the SRAM, Auras, it was like a decent deck. Like it was definitely seeing play, and Light-Paws pushed it super up.
Yeah.
It's a really strong archetype right now.
Yeah. It's like taking over even Hammer Time in Modern too.
I'm gonna
Really?
move
Yeah.
to combat. Mr. Bevers, I am gonna swing at you for 5.
I take it.
I will gain 3 life.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. 3, 4, 5,
You
6
gain
life.
5.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, actually, I swung at you for 6. I'm gonna gain 6.
Oh, 6.
Boom.
I'm gonna play a Bonder's Enclave as my land for turn, and then I am going to play Pentarch Ward. When it enters the battlefield, choose a color. I'm gonna choose blue. It has pro blue, and I draw a card when it enters, and then I'm gonna grab something mana value 3 or less and put it onto it. I'm gonna
I can't
grab.
believe Jake did this to me.
I'm gonna grab all that glitters, so it gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment I control.
Nice.
And then I pass.
Time for me to live with the consequences of my own actions. I'll drop.
How I live every day of my life, Jake.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing all of these at Coil.
Yeah,
'cause I can't get
absolutely.
through. So yeah.
No blocks.
Okay, I'm actually not gonna ninjutsu anything. I'm gonna hit it.
So I'm gonna take
So,
6 total.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. I'll have 2 Yuriko triggers. One is True Name Nemesis,
Oh my god.
and one is a Swamp.
Oh my gosh.
So it's
I feel like.
what's the CMC of
let's-
true name?
Oh,
sorry,
True
mana
Name is
value.
3. 3. I'm so sorry. 3. I was just so excited I got the land 'cause I need this land. So 3. So 3 to everyone.
Yep.
And then I would like to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Das Temporal Mastery.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That'll,
nice.
Yeah. Extra turn. Go for
I'd
it.
like to take an extra turn. And
Absolutely.
then make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gotta get rid of something. So I'm gonna get rid of Ink Fathom Infiltrator. And then I'll untap. Upkeep. And I will draw for turn. Okay. I would need a lot of damage to kill you. I don't think I have enough to kill, but I could do a lot of damage. Let's
Come on,
see.
where's that Blightsteel Colossus?
Right? For real. Don't have that.
Hello,
I
fellow ninja.
right, hello.
I wanted to put that in my Satoru deck so bad.
Oh,
We'll
see
see
what,
how
$50
sneaky
budget?
I am.
It is a $50 budget, so it didn't fit. It was only $50 after I added a worm coil engine into it, though.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and play Arcane Signet. And
Okay.
then tap the Signet to preordain.
Yeah.
Try to. I'll keep this one on top, and then I'll draw it. that the right one? Yes, it is. I was like, hey, is that the right one?
And swinging with your golem, and then doing something.
Yeah.
Playing it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Really good.
goodness.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
Could
Oh
be
my
some cool
goodness.
stuff. So I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing again at Coil.
No blocks.
This time I will ninjutsu in. Silver Fur Master. And
Don't forget about Satoru's second ability.
yes, so yeah, you're right. So whenever I activate a ninjutsu, I do look at the top 3 cards in my
Yeah.
library.
I
put
think
one
we
into
forgot
my...
it the last 2 times.
I
we
did. You're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at 3.
Now we know.
Because it's real strong, right? Like it lets you just put creatures into your hand.
Yeah, but it doesn't let you manipulate the top of your library. So it's a little bit
Not.
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well-
like you get to put 1 creature into your hand, and then you get to put the others on the bottom, right? That's
Yeah.
how...
It's any
Yeah.
one card into your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So
any card, yeah.
it's any card. So actually, I'm so glad you remember that because you just made this turn like a lot better.
There you go.
I'm gonna pay 1 to play Brainstorm before damage.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw 3. Bevers, you beautiful.
I mean, you killed me. I have to hope that you win, right? Isn't that how this
Oh
works?
man,
Then
this
I
is
was
gonna
taken down by the best. Oh no, wait,
this-
that was Andy that killed me.
Right. this is gonna be gross, and I'm so excited for it. Okay, I'll hit you with so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, Coil.
All right, 1 more damage than last time.
Yep, because of the pump, and I'll get 3 Yuriko triggers. There's Draco. That's 16 CMC.
Oh, I die. I'm dead.
Oh, bleh.
Yeah.
Meteor Golem for another 7,
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
and
Right.
then Cabal Therapist for 1. So a total of 16, 17, 18,
Oh
19,
my
20, 21,
gosh.
22, 24 damage.
Yeah, I go
My
to 7.
Goodness.
So I drew the Brainstorm off the Umazawa trigger.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Bevers. You beautiful. Beautiful, man.
Amazing.
Holy moly.
Wow. All right.
That was sick. The sickening.
Yeah, Whew. The 16 drop was not something I was expecting. The
Draco was
yeah.
real good play.
Yeah.
You know what was funny was I was gonna like ninjutsu Draco in, but then you reminded me of that, and I was
Mhm.
like, oh. And then I got the Brainstorm, and I was like, oh,
That'll do it.
Ooh, stinky.
Now you have the enchantment or whatever where you can manipulate the top of your library for X, right, in your hand.
So Soothsayer, it does, manipulate it, but it only manipulates like the top of the cards. Yeah, so I pay X, look at the top X, put them back in any order.
Yep.
I do have that.
Very cool though.
So I'm gonna play Changeling Outcast, which I don't think matters too much because I think you have pro that.
Well,
don't you?
it can't
I have
it's
pro.
unblockable.
it can't block,
Right.
right?
Right. It's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, it's pro white, or I'm sorry, I'm pro blue, black, and creatures.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter too much. So.
Yeah.
Might still just get wrecked here. But here's a Mist Cloaked Herald. And I mean, Yurikoing for like 24 is like pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
That was
7,
crazy.
8, 9. I'm gonna get rid of these 2 lands and call it a day. Pass the turn.
Untap.
Do you have 21 commander?
I'm gonna pay
Probably.
4.
Yeah.
I was
Probably.
gonna say I don't. That's not an unlikely thing.
I'm gonna play Halvar, which is gonna give my equipped and enchanted creatures double strike, and it's an
Okay.
11/11 right now.
Okay, so
There
yeah.
you go. There it
So
is.
you
So
got
it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
So I will swing at you for 22.
Yep.
And you got it.
Oh.
No blocks
Hey, I
here.
got killed by the person who won. All right.
Wow, Light-Paws is the real deal.
Yeah, no, it's very good. That's why it's seen playing Pioneer and Modern everywhere right now. It's crazy.
Yep.
I
Nice
almost
song,
didn't
dude.
put Halvar in here, and when I had tweeted out my deck list, someone responded and they were like, "Where's Halvar?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Oh,
Well, I
wait,
would imagine it'd be
I
good to have
forgot-
like another creature, right?
I
Like,
forgot to
just in
read that
case.
first sentence there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was solid.
Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for joining us on stream tonight.
You
Yeah.
have the other enchantment in there too, probably, right? The one from the Breena deck, right? That lets you give something double strike when it's attacking.
Either an aura or
Duelist,
just an enchantment.
duelist
Just
heritage.
yeah, Duelist Heritage is a white, mono white enchantment.
No.
Another one. You could have recursion for.